Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Steven Universe Season 3 episodes 18 and 19, or in the grand scheme of things they are the episodes 96 and 97. I think that should be the case. Now there's some mixing around with the numbers, and I did watch the Bismuth episodes before this, so the playlist will be fixed. But there's just slight confusion here. Nevertheless, these are two episodes like that they should fit in there. If you look at in the playlist, they'll be in the right spot, so whatever. Yeah. I think these are the first two episodes, just the last two episodes just before we actually start getting into any grander plot here. Not exactly sure, but we'll see. Let's just get on with the show proper.
That's my line.
Okay, now that is pretty good, because that is referencing the two episodes before the previous episodes where that they are actually investigating that. That's a pretty good note, because the fact that they are at the very least investigating what the heck is going on. So yeah.
Amethyst, got it. We'll train next week without Jasper hanging.
They are still training though. Offensive pop. Oh. Captain America, huh?
It does, though. I blew it on my first real magical mission. I was
It is pretty nice to see that she's at the very least rather passionate about actually perfecting her fighting style like that. That it is an interesting sign for her character, a reasonable one, but it's just interesting to have someone who's so perfectionist about this. And yeah, that does matter in the grand scheme of things, even if it is not the most crucial factor, but they are small advantages still, so yeah.
Face to face with a monster, handled it.
Well, that's really miserable look on her. But no, honestly, it's not the little stuff that makes you fight, but it's rather experience and gusto and guts, just in general. But more so just getting acquainted with battle and just actual battles, because the experience is the most important thing there, so she's really beating herself down with that, huh?
Sounds to me like you're two in your own head. Snap, break!
I know I'm getting pausing, because I actually do think, I wonder, I was actually thinking that Steven could use that shield offensively, in Captain America style, just tossing it around, but I wonder how exactly powerful this is as a throwing weapon. I mean, Steven does have a bit more strength, just in general, thanks to his rather unique physique, since he's partially a gem, so he does have quite a bit more strength than would be assumed so, but still, I wonder how exactly effective those shield tosses are.
Wants donuts? I do! Maybe just one.
I mean, actually, now that I think about it, instead of just actual sword training that she could do with, Connie could do with Pearl, she can still do, basic strength, stamina training, so, and even some balance training would be rather easy, so it's not like the training will be wasted. You can do other exercises.
I remember you too, buddy.
Safety bubble.
Just stay together.
This is that is actually pretty good that there's a second chance against that monster. So hey, more confidence. Yeah. There's a minor note there that I want to point out that we saw there. Lion was actually participating in that battle. That is interesting, considering that the Lion does have warping powers. It could hold some other powers as well, so... Well, this was what I was hoping for. Exactly this. Okay, so those portal powers, actually that Sonic Wave can do damage as well. or at the very least, like, it carries kinetic momentum before it. Neat. They have a bit stronger dimension-defying steed.
Oh no, you don't. Training begin.
Well, how exactly can you train a sword? How can a sword wielder actually train a whip user? That's like those two don't even match together at all. But I suppose just basic combat,
Your
like
first test will be
strength
speed.
training.
To aid your training, I will be utilizing my holograms.
I mean, Steven could just go into bubble and just wait out her. Actually, they are gems. They might not actually have stamina. Right. Oh. Oh. So, I'm just surprised that she had trouble picking up that rock. She could have actually, like I thought she was a bit stronger than that, but the reformation actually, reforming actually probably made her a bit weaker. I didn't have that much to say during the second episode. It was just actually kind of... What to say? So, the first episode I kind of do like because it shows the progress that Steven and Connie have gone through and how much stronger they have become during the course of their training, and just basic development that they actually can almost on point fuse when they want to. Actually, they can just fuse whenever they want, and they can fight really properly when they fuse together, so... That's pretty cool. I liked how they were fighting Jasper. That was a pretty cool fight. I generally did like that. Though Jasper's reason for collecting monsters was disappointing, to be honest. If she's just collecting an army, that's... It's not bad, but it's not what I had hoped for. I was hoping that it would be something a bit more grandiose, something a bit more... Just more. Just, not just like, hey, I want soldiers. Because, like, yeah, sure, an avalanche of monsters would be really hard to... Like, it would be a pretty powerful army, but still... It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping for something a bit more interesting. Oh well, it's something, I suppose. But yeah, the fact that both episodes actually focused a lot on Amethyst's problems with being the weakest and her just developmental struggles, it's something that we have already seen so often. I feel like I'm coming down on these two episodes quite a bit harshly, but it just feels like we have sung this song already, and they are just kind of repeating that. And sure, they are repeating it from a different angle, but it still is repetition about that. Still, it had a lot of, like, a few heartwarming and a bit more touching scenes with her trying to come to terms with her weakness and deficiencies, and that's cool and all, but it's not exactly what I had hoped for. Like, I would want something more and new. Still, it's good and all, and the fight scene was pretty... both of their fight scenes in these episodes were pretty awesome, so... That's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't have much else to say about it, but I did like Amethyst going serious. That was pretty awesome, though. And yes, I mean, I suppose I got one answer that the gems can run out of stamina, which is minor note, but now I know. Yeah. The second episode just focused a lot more on Amethyst's Napoleon complex, and that's pretty... It's fine enough. The fact that Jasper is kind of like what she wanted to be, a big, strong, powerful warrior. That's an interesting aspect, certainly. I mean, I could even see her perhaps trying to fuse with Jasper if she wanted to, like, I don't know, become stronger or something like that. It's hard to say. There's a lot of possibilities. I do still like this episode, both of these episodes, but I just do have some criticism about them. Still, they are both pretty good episodes, and I really did like the fight scene in the second episode, even if it feels like repetition. The second episode had a really that cool fight scene, and it just feels like two bros just fighting it out to have fun. And that's awesome. And the fact that they were just fighting for which one of them was the worst, that was kind of heartwarming. Although that is an aspect we have not seen that often from Steven. The fact that Steven actually considers himself to be so abysmally weak, and it's a bit odd. And I mean, it is clear that he is the weakest of James, or at the very least was, so hard to say. It's just something that I never considered such a crucial aspect, that kind of self-criticism about him being so weak. Though the aspiration to be stronger is kind of understandable, considering that Jasper has grown to prominence in this season specifically, so yeah. Still, man, that fight scene was actually pretty cool. That's about all I have to say for now, so thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day, stay awesome. Ganmu out. Thank you very much for watching.